we'll go to questions. Please raise your hand. Right over there. Go ahead, speak loudly, please.
I'm out here, I'm not Fox Sports Network. Coach, can you speak to Justin Simon's energy in that first half when you guys really needed a strong presence while the game was close, and how you really kept you guys moving?
Yeah, obviously being named Player of the Year yesterday, we relied on him tremendously to set the tone. I thought tonight he did that, and as important than that was having his teammates behind him. Shamorie did a great job. We had a little different game plan. He executed to perfection. So it was a total team effort, but these two guys here set the tone for everything we do. Like most teams, the guards set the table, offensively, defensively, and tonight they led the way.
Right over there, right?
You guys did a great job shutting down Max Schwartz and get you guys up to 43 points in the last game. What did you guys do? What was the strategy? Anybody needs a coach, players?
Well, from my standpoint, was to keep Justin in the game. I just told him in the last game he had 7 at halftime. Justin picked up a few fouls and he came out and the guy got going. He's that type of player when it takes a little bit for him to catch fire, and that's what happened. I just thought again tonight, Justin was instrumental in setting the tone, and then Shamorie and the rest of our team did a good job. When he did catch, he was looking at 2, 3, 4 bodies.
Right over here in one.
Okay. Yeah. Justin, can you, a very, very important game for your program. Can you sort of speak to how you feel about savor an assignment, like trying to turn that guy's water off?
Say again, last part.
How much you savor the assignment to turn Struss's water off?
Like Coach said, it was a team effort. Shrews, he's a great player. He can get hot, and like our guys there shooting the floor, I was running them off the line, just trying to make them uncomfortable. And I thought it was a great team effort out there, and we played hard.
Shamorie, third time being here at the tournament, this is such a different last 2 events. How much you been looking forward to having this chance and playing a game this meaningful at this time of year?
It's definitely important for us. I feel like with this group, we can do something special. So, we was definitely looking forward to each and every game. We packed for 4 days, so we looking forward to it.
Right here.
Chris, when you look at Shamorie's development this season in particular, what strides have you seen in this development? What other strides can he make in his development to improve going forward?
Yeah, first and foremost, you're looking at one of the most, for 3 years as a St. John's player, maybe the best, across the board. And each and every year he's gotten much better. He's got a lot of God-given instincts and ability, but he works hard at his game, and I think his defense has improved, and I know for sure his playmaking and his ability to, affect the game, not just by scoring. And that's, I was always told, good players do for themselves and great ones do for others. And he's making plays around him better, which is obvious to him, and his teammates are feeding off him.
Right here on the left in the middle.
For Shamorie, when you're having such a great night shooting from the floor, how do you keep it in your mind to also distribute to your teammates and get 7 assists and manage to see the floor like you did tonight?
Well, my teammates they give me great confidence. So I feel like with them guys backing me up, there's no pressure. Them guys, they come out and play their hardest every night.
Chris, how good did you feel about after 3 losses, 4 or 5, that you could just wipe it clean and come out here tonight and play, and then win the season when you were playing well?
Yeah, I felt good about that. We actually have done that. Look at some of our losses. We didn't play 40 minutes of bad basketball. There's stretches that things happen in different times of those games that affected that particular game. So I think we've done a good job. I always preach these guys, and I know it sounds kind of silly, but just our daily habits. That's what it's all about. It makes more sense. Some are 55 than 21, but they've done a good job of that. I think over these guys have been with me 3 years. They've done a really good job of not only mentally but physically taking care of their daily schedule. That's what I always tell them. You can only take care of what's in front of you. They get their little text each day on their daily schedule. I said, stick to that. That's it. And we'll come back tomorrow and do it again. So I think, we made some adjustments. But to me, just having the season end and coming to the Big East tournament, my biggest message to them was come back mentally, physically fresh. It's a new season, and that should re-energize us. And I think they did a good job tonight of doing that.
Roger.
Chris, could you speak to Justin's defensive performance today? I mean, obviously he's the defensive player of the year in the conference, so he's had a bunch of good ones. Would you say that this rates among his better ones?
Well, he's had some great ones. He really has, and this is right up there. Because as you play against guys 2 and 3 times, it gets tougher. It gets tougher on both sides, offensively and defensively. But to maintain that type of mental focus, physical exertion, that's why he is the defensive player of the year. I was telling you guys that a little bit here and there how good he had been playing. I think it shows up, when you play against a guy like Strus and Marcus Howard and things like that. But he's done stuff, when games maybe didn't shine as much. But he's a typical lockdown defender. When you think of a long, athletic guy that can run guys, off screens, take away the catch and shoot, play guys off the dribble, play guys in the post. So I mean, it's a well-deserved reward, and we rely on him a lot.
We're going to do 2 more. Howard.
Shamorie coming back tomorrow night from Marquette. What does it do for you having beaten these guys twice already preseason?
I mean, it definitely showed that we could beat them. So I mean, you just gotta have the same game plan that we beat them guys at their home and our home. So looking forward to the game.
On the right route.
Chris, when you spurred away a little bit in the second half, it seemed like Shamorie becoming a little more sort of offensively. I'm not sure if that was sort of a plan or just something that happens in the field of the game. Did you sense that sort of Shamorie sort of asserting himself to help you lengthen that lead in the second half?
Yeah, I think that had a huge impact, and that's usually our game plan. But I also thought second half we did a little bit better job in the open floor. We got a few stops and got some runouts. We got a few 50-50 balls and turned them into baskets. I felt like that was going to be the key. At halftime we're up 4. I thought we probably should be up a little bit more. There's a few offensive rebounds we didn't get, and a few loose balls that just kept them, going that way. So just thought we did a better job in the hustle areas and capitalizing in the open floor.
All right, it has to be the last one right here in front of you.
Sure. Same question on the matchup. You got scored Marcus Howard 54-25, same as the team. How tough is that third time beating great players? Is that an extra challenge or more confidence?
I mean, it's definitely an extra challenge, but I mean, it's definitely more confidence. I mean, I feel like them guys, they're gonna bring it all. So I mean, we just gotta, we can't lay down.
St. John's, thank you.
Thank you.